We didn't just explore space. We left something behind. Thousands of satellites, millions of fragments, invisible debris moving faster than a bullet. And right now, it's building into something we may not be able to stop. This is entry 002 in the cosmic ledger. Space debris. Since the beginning of the space age, humanity has launched thousands of objects into orbit. Satellites, probes, space stations, rocket stages. Many of them are still there, but not all of them are intact. Over time, collisions, explosions, and simple wear have broken these objects apart. What remains is a cloud of debris surrounding our planet. Some of it is large and trackable. Dead satellites, broken rocket bodies. But most of it is much smaller. Fragments, shards, even flecks of paint. And despite their size, they are incredibly dangerous. Objects in low Earth orbit travel at speeds of around 17,500 miles per hour. At that velocity, even something as small as a bolt can destroy a satellite. A collision at these speeds doesn't just damage, it shatters. One object becomes thousands of new pieces, each one moving just as fast, each one capable of causing another collision. And that leads to something far more dangerous. A chain reaction. One impact creates debris. That debris causes more impacts, which creates even more debris. A cascade that feeds itself. This scenario has a name: Kessler Syndrome, a point where Earth's orbit becomes so crowded with debris that collisions become unavoidable. Over time, entire regions of space could become unusable. Satellites could no longer operate safely. Launching new missions would become increasingly dangerous. Access to space itself could be limited. Right now, we are not there yet, but we are getting closer. There are tens of thousands of tracked objects in orbit today, but estimates suggest there are millions of smaller pieces we cannot track at all. Every launch adds more, and every collision makes the problem worse. This isn't just theoretical. In 2009, two satellites collided in orbit, one active, one defunct. The impact created thousands of new debris fragments. Events like this are not rare. So the question becomes, can we clean it up? At first, the idea seems simple. Send something up, collect the debris, bring it back. But in reality, it's far more complicated. Objects in orbit are not sitting still. They are moving at extreme speeds in different directions at different altitudes. Catching even one piece requires matching its exact trajectory. Now imagine doing that millions of times. Still, scientists and engineers are working on solutions. Some concepts involve nets or harpoons to capture debris. Others use robotic arms to grab and deorbit dead satellites. There are even ideas involving lasers that could nudge debris into lower orbits, causing it to burn up in the atmosphere. Another approach is prevention. Designing satellites that can remove themselves when their mission ends. Using drag sails to slow them down so they re-enter Earth's atmosphere safely. But there's a deeper problem. Who is responsible for cleaning up space? There is no single authority controlling Earth's orbit. Different countries, different companies, all launching their own satellites. And debris doesn't belong to anyone. Removing it raises legal and political questions. Cleaning up space is not just a technical challenge. It's an international one. It requires cooperation on a global scale. And so far, progress has been slow. Meanwhile, the debris keeps growing. Space allowed us to connect the world, to navigate, to communicate, to explore. But it also revealed something else. We don't always plan for what comes after. If the problem continues, future generations may face a different kind of sky.
Not one filled with opportunity,
but one filled with obstacles. A boundary, not defined by physics, but by our own actions. We reached space, but we may not have learned how to take care of it. And until we do, the record remains incomplete. This has been Entry 002 in the Cosmic Ledger.